Hey everybody, it's Ken from Flavor Lab TV. Today, I've got something that if you got company coming over, you should make this if you want to impress your guests. This is Osso Buco in the slow cooker today. We're going to be in the slow cooker. Osso Buco with lemon parsley gremulata. That's what we finish it with, okay? So here for the ingredients, we have 4 massive bone-in beef shanks. I don't think I'm going to be able to cook all of this. We'll do our best. We have a cup of flour over here, which we're going to dredge the beef shanks in, and salt and pepper. We're going to flavor them with salt and pepper first. Then we're going to take this olive oil and we're going to put it over here. We're going to cook it for a few minutes. We'll come back and show you how all that comes together. But when I come back, these beef shanks are going to be dredged and it's going to be cooking in the Dutch oven. So the salt and pepper, the olive oil, the flour, those are the first ingredients. So later on in the recipe, we're going to be using a little bit more flour. We have an additional 2 tablespoons of flour here. We have some balsamic, we have some tomato paste. When we start cooking it, again, this is also one of the first ingredients. That's a teaspoon and a half or a tablespoon and a half of extra virgin olive oil. We have what's referred to as the Holy Trinity here, which is carrots, onions, and celery. We have cloves, we have tomato paste, we have a half a cup of dry white wine, which was a whole cup, and I'm not sure how it got down to half a cup, but it just happened. I think it was my wife who took some, I'm not sure.
Those are ground cloves too, by the way, not whole cloves.
Oh, did I say whole cloves? These are ground cloves. These are ground cloves. Now, when we finish it off, again, it's a parsley, lemon parsley gremulata, and this is the ingredients that we're going to use to finish it off. And then it's going to go in this crock pot for about 6 hours. So we have so much good stuff coming up. Please stay tuned. Hey, and while I'm thinking about it, please do me a favor and give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe. It's all about you guys. I'm doing it for you. So if you're looking at the video, just please hit the subscribe button. Please, I need the subscribers. I've got so many plans for good recipes coming up, and I really do hope that you subscribe. So when I come back, we're going to be cooking this and showing you how we bring it all together. Okay, I have dredged our beef shanks in the flour, and before I dredged them in the flour, I seasoned them up with the salt and pepper. We've got our oil going at a really high heat, and that's what you want for this, okay? And we're just going to place these in here, and you see it going. It's even a little low, frankly. I decided to cook only 3 of these because they're so massive. But that's the sound you want to hear. Okay, and we'll take our 3rd one here, and we'll put it in, and we'll get it going on this side. We're going to do about 5 minutes on this side. Okay, we might do some of the edges too, and we're going to do about 4 minutes on the other side. Okay, and we'll break and come back when that's done and show you that step. Okay, that's been cooking about 5 minutes on that one side. We're going to flip it. Look at that. Look at that crust from that dredging of the flour. These are so massive. All right. Okay, they've been on the other side now for about 4 minutes, and we're going to take these out of here, and we're going to put them on a plate here. And you see we've got lots of good stuff going on in the bottom of the pan here, and again, that's referred to as fond, F-O-N-D, which is French in its derivation from the word foundation. So we're going to take our Holy Trinity here, which is the carrots, the celery, the onions, and we're going to throw them right in here. Sizzle. More sizzle. More sizzle. Get these going. Man, we got tons of fond in the bottom there. Look at that. It's called some fond, brother. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be yummy. Okay. He's gonna cook for about 7 minutes. You can cut him if you want, why not? Okay, and these veggies are nice and softened up and just about done, so we're going to take about that much tomato paste plus about that much tomato paste. We're going to put it in there. Our freshly pressed garlic. Now, like I always warn, please be careful with the garlic. Do not burn the garlic. Be gentle. Our next step is coming up relatively quick. We're just going to incorporate these ingredients. We're going to cut the heat down, and then we're going to transfer this all over to the slow cooker. And of course, the wine goes in as well. And that's what we call our deglazing. My daughter also reminded me that the combination of the Holy Trinity and the flour and everything like that is called a mirepoix, which is also French, as you might be able to tell. Anyway, so we're going to cook this for about 1 minute, and after a minute, we're going to go over to the slow cooker. We're going to transfer a few things in. Okay, so we're going to move over to our slow cooker, and we've got everything that we've made so far in the Dutch oven, and we're going to transfer it to the slow cooker, and basically add all of the other ingredients except for what's reserved for the Gremulata at the end, which are these ingredients here, which is the lemon, the more garlic, and the parsley, what's turned into this thick sort of paste because of the tomato paste. I'm just going to lay them in here. Okay. And now, I apologize, but I neglected to tell you folks about 2 ingredients. And one of them is real important, which is a cup of chicken broth. Okay? So that needs to go in. So 1 cup of chicken broth. Sorry about that. There's a lot of ingredients in this. This is our balsamic. I'm going to put that in. And the other ingredient I forgot to tell you about is the 1.5 teaspoons of the dried oregano. Not a huge deal, but try to get it all spread around. Okay, and in with the oregano, we had our ground up cloves as well. We've got the reserved 2 tablespoons of flour, which is going to thicken that sauce up even more. Okay, everything out of the bottom of your Dutch oven. Okay. You want all that goodness in there. That's part of the fond. Again, fond, foundation. You don't want to neglect your foundation because your building will crumble. Sorry about being goofy there, but you know what I mean. Get as much of this in there as you can. Okay, so we're going to cover this. We're going to leave this on high. Okay, folks, it's many hours later, and this Osso Buco has been cooking in this crock pot all day. I've made some nice fluffy mashed potatoes. I've taken a little bit of the gravy out of the crock pot here, put it on top of these potatoes. I have some roasted broccoli, and man, oh man, just look at that. It's fallen off the bone. It is fork tender, unbelievable Osso Buco. It is some work, no doubt about it, but look at what we have. It's totally worth it. I'm Ken from Flavor Labs TV. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I'm gonna enjoy this. I forgot to show you the Gremulata. I'm sorry, parsley and garlic, and it really brightens up the meat. Let me tell you, it's really good. And again, here we are. This stuff's falling off the bone. Please like and subscribe. Ken from Flavor Lab.